Now this is the letter, and I want to tell you, Mrs. Thatcher, at that time, in 1898, that is nearly 100 years ago, there was an American lady. She was a wonderful lady in that she composed a poem, and her name is Mary Baker Eddy. She's the discoverer and founder of Christian Science, and so she made this poem where she says, "Brave Britain, blessed America, unite your battle plan, victorious all who live it, the love for God and man." I said, oh, Walkie, Mrs. Thatcher will be very happy to know at least somebody's giving her moral support. Anyway, I sent it to her. Then I thought to myself, your father won't see why. Why don't you write to the President of the United States? I said, why not? I will write to the President. I only did say, "Dear Mr. President," I said, "Dear Ronald." It was Ronald Regan at that time. I said, "Ronald, what I'm writing to Mrs. Thatcher also concerns you. Eentje my sword is parone tap pataschansje te wet." But I got another letter from Mrs. Thatcher, which I should, which Avitarani Mechkaratsa. Oh yes, in the Bible it's written that there was no sword in the hand of David. But took Moranumek that he had a weapon. He had a sling. He had 5 stones, and he killed the giant with that. So we have our weapons. We must fight aggression now. But later on, we won't have to use stones and slings to fight aggression. We will do it by peaceful means. Then I sent that all to Mrs. Thatcher and to President Regan. Now what happens? Comes part 2. I had an old cousin, very old. She died in the hospital. Wonderful slogan: "Courtesy is our way of life." I write to your income tax. I don't even get the courtesy when I reply, "Can't you please help me?" Well, he didn't write like Mrs. Thatcher did, but he got the government to write. And all these computers, what you get today, oh, mind you, this is 1941, and yet I was able to hear from America, Java, thousands of miles away, the voice came as clear as crystal. Even in the daytime, even at the night time, I used to hear. Until the Japanese came and took my radio away, and then they gave me 200 guilders. So-called Dutch banana money. But that was the end of my radio. But I had to surrender because they needed it for spare parts. They had no more spare parts. And mind you, that was done by Philips. How proud Philips should be that in 1941, long before the age of electronics and before computers and all that, they had manufactured a Philips radio that I could hear what was going on during the war years. Now isn't that wonderful? Now you can take that message back to Holland.